Statman coming back at you once again, and as you may note, I have an angry red circle on my forehead. Truth be told, I was being a weirdo and I put a freaking little plastic cup on my forehead and it caused suction, and this is what happens when you're being a weirdo. Yeah. Anyways, you're probably going to see that over the next few videos because, over the next week or two, because I'm doing a batch of videos right now, all at the same time. Not even gonna lie, it's what's happening. All right. Anyways, today I'm going to talk to you about some pickups that I recently made from Deep Discount, and I wanted to do it as its own thing because I wanted to talk a little bit about how much I don't like Deep Discount and why I never buy anything from Deep Discount. So recently they had a sale going where you buy one get one free on some select horror titles from, I don't think if they were all horror titles in fact, but I'm pretty sure they were, from Olive Film. If you're familiar with Olive Films, you know that their titles usually go from like $12.99 to $18.99 typically. So to be able to get one for free, buy one get one free, or buy one get one half off, or whatever it was. I think it was buy one get one half off. I'm pretty sure that's what the deal was. But whatever the case was, it came down to a really good price. Like, one of them was $10 and the other one was $12 or something like that. And those were it was a pretty good price, all things considered. Unfortunately, had I just waited a few weeks, these two titles actually went down to about that price on Amazon. I could have gotten them there, and I probably could have gotten them shipped to my house a lot quicker than I would have gotten them from Deep Discount. So, yeah, anyways, before I go on my little rant about Deep Discount, I'm just going to show you what I picked up here from their horror selection. First off, Monster Squad. I have not yet seen this, but I have heard many great things about it, and just look at that cover. How could you say no to a cover like that? Unfortunately, this doesn't have any special features on it, but it is a really cool, funny, goofy looking movie, and I wanted to see it just for that reason. And to be able to get it for about $10, this is one that costs about $10, which actually, go on Amazon right now, I think it's $10.99. Might still be $10.99 when, as of me saying this, or as of you seeing this rather. So yeah, I would highly recommend jumping on that, even if it doesn't have any special features. Because it's Olive Films, you're probably not going to get much of a better deal than that. I mean, maybe it'll drop a little bit more. This one's been dropping like a tank for some reason, but whatever the case may be, it looks pretty damn cool. It looks pretty damn fun. I can't wait to actually check this out. I have basically made plans to watch this with my friend Skinslip, but have not yet done that. So yeah, gonna get around to it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe I'll let you know my thoughts on it after that. And then next up, the last one I got in this sale, because it was buy one get one half off, or buy one get one free, or something like that. So, two titles. I picked up Stephen King's Thinner here on Blu-ray. Some of you may not even know this is available on Blu-ray. I love Thinner. Wow. Love is a strong word. I like Thinner. I hadn't seen it for the longest time. It was one of those movies that I always saw bits and pieces of when I was watching it on TV or something like that, when I was just flipping through the channels, and it's like, oh, what's this? And then I'd flip the channel again. Which I guess should say something, right? But when I actually sat down to watch the whole thing, I think it was... I swear I rented this in like the mid-2000s at some point. But yeah, when I actually sat down to watch the whole thing, I was pleasantly surprised by how good it was, how interesting the story is. And as a big guy myself, yeah, I really dug the story here, the creepy story of Thinner. So, Yeah, I really like this movie, and it was directed by the same guy who did The Langoliers, which a lot of people say is a bad movie or a bad, you know, adaptation because they did like a miniseries or whatever for it. Despite the crappy effects, despite the over the top, ridiculous acting from Balky, which I actually like. It's like one of the reasons I like it. I mean, you know, those movies that are so bad that they're good. This is the Langoliers is a mini series that is so bad that it's good. That's that's the way I see it at least. So yeah, I really like the direction of that one, and I like this one as well. Makes perfect sense that I would like this one as well. So yeah, unfortunately, much like Monster Squad, this also has no special features. But again, it's one of those cases. It could be worse, folks. Yes, I paid like 13, 14 bucks for this and 10 bucks for this. But imagine if these were only available through Twilight Time and they were limited to 3,000 pieces, so you had to pay $30 for them and they had no special features. That happens. That happens with Twilight Time. So the mere fact that all of Films has brought these out is a good thing. And yes, you're still paying a lot for titles that don't have any special features. You're paying more than I would like to pay for a title that doesn't have special features. You know, I'd rather find this in the $5 to $8 bin, but it's an Olive Films release. It's a specialty release, so it's not going to be widely produced. It's not going to be something you're going to see necessarily in the stores. It's not going to be easy to find. It's not going to be. It's not likely to be produced by the studios themselves. So you kind of have to just bite the bullet and say, okay, I'll do it. And that's exactly what I did with these two here, even though they were from deep discount. So let me get off on my freaking tangent here about deep discount. I ordered from them for Black Friday a few years ago. Gosh, at this point it might have even been like 5 years ago. As I recall right now, this was actually one of the deals that I got from them, which was actually a pretty damn good deal. It was like $4 or something like that for this release of the Day the Earth Stood Still, which is the remake, yes, but it also comes, if you look a little bit closer inside, with the original 1951 release of The Day the Earth Stood Still. So for that alone, I said, you know what? That alone, to me, is worth $4 on Blu-ray. I don't really care that much about the new movie, which I didn't care much for. What I cared about is that I can get the old movie on Blu-ray here for $4. So that's why I got that. But unfortunately, I had to wait for over a month for it to actually arrive. Because, as you may well know if you've ever shopped with them before, their shipping sucks. It is really, really, really dog shit slow. It is really freaking horrible. It's just the worst. So even though these were a really good deal and I was just like, oh, I want to get them, I was holding back a little bit at the same time because I was so worried that if I ordered these that they wouldn't even arrive in time for Halloween, which I'm talking about them now, which should tell you that they just barely arrived in time for Halloween, but not in time for me to do the video about them for Halloween or during my month of horror, really. So yeah, this one arrived actually about a week after I ordered it, which was that was pretty good. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Now when's Thinner coming? Thinner was back ordered, but even though it was back ordered, it actually managed to get shipped, like, I guess it was like 3 or 4 days after I actually purchased it, it shipped. So I was like, sweet, yes, I'm going to get that, sweet. I was worried that it was going to be back ordered for like a month and I wasn't going to get it for a month or maybe even 2 months because of the shipping being shit. And turns out that it shipped literally like 4 days after I ordered it, which I was just ecstatic about, right? Unfortunately, even though it shipped very quickly after I ordered it, the shipment itself was extremely slow, and it actually got lost in the fucking mail at one point. It was just taking for fucking ever, and it just... I was looking at the shipping page on there, and it was just saying that it had been stuck in this one location for literally 5 days, and they hadn't done anything with it, which told me right then and there, wherever it is here, it got lost. They don't know where it is. I mean, I guess they must have found it, obviously, if I have it in my hands right now, but they lost it wherever the hell it was. And if I recall correctly, it was through DHL, so it's not too much of a surprise to me because every single experience I've ever had with DHL has been complete and total crap. But every time, without fail now, every time I have ordered something through deep discount, something has gone wrong with shipment. That cannot be a fucking a coincidence. I'm just fairly certain that shipping with deep discount is complete and total dog shit, and it always will be. And that's why I never like to order anything from them, because there's every last chance that something I order may never fucking arrive, or if it does, it's going to arrive so late, so far down the road that it will be as if I had purchased it from fucking China. Like, no, that's not okay. That's not cool. I don't know what it is that you have not fixed in the last 5 years since I last ordered something deep discount. But please, fucking fix the issue that you've had now for that fucking long. Maybe people would order more from your fucking website if they weren't constantly worried that their shipment wasn't even gonna fucking arrive. I mean, really, it's just stupid. But either way, I'm happy to have these in my collection now, and they were a pretty good price. So, well, what can I say? Even though I probably should have waited just to see if Amazon would do something, but Amazon rarely price matches or does anything in terms of even remotely getting close to price matching anything that deep discount does. Deep discount really isn't on their, on their radar per se. They more price match things like Target, Walmart, and Best Buy places, I should say, like those. But when it comes to deep discount, Amazon doesn't really care about them, and they're not really concerned with price matching them. So it was actually quite a surprise to see that the prices on these particular titles actually went down to about what I had paid for them in the special sale from fucking deep discount. How was I to know? There was no way I could have known. So, oh well. I at least I got them. Anyways, that'll do it for me today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Catch you later. Peace.